I could do a really cool, really classic card trick. Okay, this trick has been around for a while. It's called twisting the aces. Okay, so basically what this trick is all about is I just have 4 aces, you can see in my hand. Okay, I have just 4 aces. Okay, but what I want to do is I want to flip over the aces in a special way, because if I just flip them over just like that, that would be pretty boring, right? So I'm going to take the ace of spades and flip it back the way it was. By doing that and giving the cards a little bit of a twist, you can see that actually the ace of diamonds flips over. Okay, I want to show you slowly so you can see that that's the only card face up in the deck. But if I give the cards just another twist, just like that, your ace of clubs is the only card in the deck face up. Okay, so I'm going to flip over your ace of clubs. I'm going to give the cards another twist, just like that. Your ace of hearts is the only face-up card in the deck. So far, it looks like we've gotten through 3 of the aces, correct? But the only card that I haven't gotten to show you yet is the ace of spades. Because keep in mind, that ace of spades is the hardest ace to flip over, because even with twisting the deck, it doesn't like to flip over. So we have to give it 1 twist, 1 snap, and 1 flick. And by doing that, your ace of spades flips over just like that. Okay? There are the aces. So the tutorial for this trick is going to be quite simple, because only 2 moves are generally involved with this trick. And you're going to need a little bit of a setup. So basically, you're going to take the ace of clubs, put it down, the ace of diamonds, the ace of spades, and the ace of hearts. Okay, that's going to be your setup for the trick. So you need 4 aces, and this is your setup. So now what you're going to do is tell the spectators that you have 4 aces here, okay? So you show them, say, look, I have the ace of hearts, the ace of spades, the ace of diamonds, and the ace of clubs. So what you've just done is reverse the order of the deck. And then you're going to turn the aces face down and say, so from these 4 aces right here, okay, you're not going to really mention why you're going through the aces, you're just going to be explaining the aces to the spectator. And basically the whole point of doing that is telling the spectator that all the aces are face down, okay? Or all the aces are facing the same direction. So once you're done going through the cards, once you're done showing them the aces, you're going to say, so basically as you see, all the aces are facing one direction, or the same direction. So basically, now you can tell the spectator that you're going to turn over the aces, but in a really cool way. Okay, so now what you've done by saying that is you're going to be misdirecting them, and you're going to be getting a pinky break on the very bottom card. Okay, so you're just going to misdirect them, tell them that you're going to turn the aces over in a cool way, okay, and then you get a break between the bottom card. This is where the triple lift comes in. So now that you've gotten your break between the bottom card, which takes a little bit of practice, but you'll be able to get it. So you've done your pinky break, you come over, you turn over 3 cards and say, but I'm not going to turn them over like that, because that's too simple, okay? That's not a cool way. So then what you're going to do is do a little bit of a wrist kill, and then you're going to take out the ace of spades like this, and you're going to say, watch. So all I want to do is flip the ace of spades back over. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is you're going to tell the spectators that you're going to do a magical gesture or whatever, and by doing that, you're going to turn over 1 ace. So now what you're going to do is twist the packet like this and say, watch. Did you see it? I already turned over an ace. So now basically what you're going to do is you're going to do an Elmsley count, and so basically by that, sorry, that's my dog, he's playing, but basically what you're going to do with an Elmsley count is you're going to hold the cards in your dominant hand, like that. So if you're right-handed, you would do it like that, which I am right-handed, but for some reason I found this to be more comfortable. So anyway, so you hold the cards in your dominant hand like this. You're going to pinch the cards, just like that. Then what you're going to do is come over and peel off the first card like that. So then you're going to be showing the spectators the ace of diamonds. So you're going to take that top card over, put it in mechanic's grip, and then as you're going to be doing that, you're going to say, watch. So look, I've already turned over 1 ace. And as you say that, you're going to push that block over of 2 cards, concealing the ace of clubs that you have right there. So then you're going to go ahead and come back and grab the ace of diamonds and the ace of clubs as a block. So you come over, and as you do that, as you come back, you're going to go ahead and grab that whatever top card you picked off at first, you're going to put it back into count. So you're going to push that back into your grip, grab the block, and then take off the last 2 cards. So now you show the spectators, say, watch. So I've already turned over 1 ace. So you twist the cards again, and then do You're going to do another Elmsley count and show them you've turned over the ace of clubs. So then now you're going to be in this position. So you're going to tell the spectators, watch. I want you to keep an eye on this face up, ace of clubs. So what you've just done is you're going to take the top card, put it to the bottom, and then you're going to do another triple lift. So you tell the spectators that you want them to see this ace of clubs face up. So then you're going to get your pinky break, okay, do another triple lift. You're going to say, but I want to turn this ace of clubs over so I can turn another, or that's all you're going to say to the spectator, to say, so I'm going to turn the ace of clubs over. And now what you're going to do from this position is do another Elmsley count, but first you're going to twist the cards, okay, and then you're going to go ahead and do another Elmsley count just like this. Say, watch, and now I've turned over the ace of hearts, okay. So now this is going to be a little bit of a tricky part, okay. You're going to spread the cards open like this, okay. Before you do that, you're going to say nothing, and you're just going to put the top card to the bottom. And then now you're going to show the spectators that you have the ace of hearts face up, the only face up card in the packet. So now, very naturally, you're just going to put it to the top like that. You can take the top card, put it below the ace of hearts so you can show it. So very naturally do that. Now the next part you're going to do is going to push the cards together like this. Okay? Now what you're going to do is get a break between this card and this card. So you get a break underneath the top two cards, square it up. And now this isn't necessarily a tricky part or some sort of sleight of hand. You just don't want to make a big deal out of this. You don't want to have the spectators focus on you flipping over the cards like that. Okay? That's not necessarily your biggest, it's not important for you to do that. So you're going to be looking the spectators in the eyes and telling them, so look, so we only have the ace of hearts flipped up. Now you're going to look them in the eyes. And as you look them in the eyes, you're going to take the cards from the break and flip over the bottom packet like that, and then square up the cards again. Okay, but you're doing all of that looking the spectators in the eyes, so they don't generally, you don't make a big deal about that. So you take the cards from the break, flip the bottom packet over, square up the cards, flip the pack over. You do all of that while looking at the spectators in the eyes, so they're not paying attention to that generally because it's not a big deal. So now the ace of spades should be in the third position from the top. So now when you do an Elmsley count, you're going to be concealing the ace of spades. So you do your Elmsley count, I can say watch, but the ace of spades is definitely the hardest card to flip over. So you give it the twist, you do your Elmsley count, but it doesn't matter because as you can see, that ace of spades, okay, is going to be concealed when you do your Elmsley count. So you're going to say watch. So it takes more than one twist. So you're going to twist the cards, give them a snap, and flick the cards. And now you're going to do an Elmsley count, okay? That ace of spades is going to be the only face-up card, okay? And you're going to take it out. You're going to say, so what I've just done is I flipped over all the aces. And then you can put them face up, and they're going to be here like that. Alright guys, I hope you guys liked that trick as much as I did. It's a classic. Everybody should know how to do this card trick. And if you haven't subscribed, you should, because I post a lot of cool tricks like this. And thank you guys for watching.